Skol, Vikings Nation. Happy New Year, you purple-blooded warriors. We're kicking off the 2025 season with a Monday night showdown against those Chicago Bears. And I'm already buzzing with excitement. Can you feel it? The roar of US Bank Stadium, the clash of helmets, and the dawn of the J.J. McCarthy era. Tonight, we're diving into the hottest takes, bold predictions, and everything you need to know about this epic Week 1 battle. So grab your horns, crank up the Skol chant, and let's break it down. Why are we walking out of Soldier Field with a W? Let's go. First off, the oddsmakers have us at an over-under of 9.5 wins this season, and I'm screaming over. Our boys in purple have beefed up the roster like never before. Think upgraded offensive and defensive lines, with studs like Jonathan Greenid and Andrew Van Ginkel ready to feast. J.J. McCarthy doesn't need to be Superman. He just needs to run Kevin O'Connell's offense like a maestro. After a 14-win season last year, dropping below 9.5 would mean McCarthy's got to flop harder than a fish out of water. And I ain't buying it. What do you think, Vikings fans? Are we hitting double-digit wins again? Drop your predictions in the comments. Meanwhile, the Bears are sitting at a 7.5 over-under, and I'm slamming the under. Caleb Williams is talented, but he's got to prove he can handle the NFC North gauntlet. Their revamped line? Still shaky. Ben Johnson's got his work cut out for him, and I don't think one off-season's enough to fix last year's mess. The North is a beast this year. Nobody's running away with it. Can the Bears really leap from 4 wins to 8? I'm skeptical, but let me know if you're buying the Chicago hype. Alright, let's talk about what happens if the Bears somehow pull off an upset. Picture this. Soldier Field, that cursed house of weirdness, and our Vikings cough up the ball early. Turnovers could be our kryptonite, especially if McCarthy's first-game jitters show up. If Caleb Williams starts scrambling like a madman, extending plays and hitting open receivers, our defense might struggle to keep up. A quick Bears lead could test JJ's grit in his NFL debut. Vikings Nation, what's the one thing we can't let happen in Chicago? Hit those comments. But let's be real, turnovers ain't our style. If we lose, it's because we beat ourselves with silly mistakes. The Vikings are the better team on paper, no question. Our offensive line is a fortress, and Brian Flores' defense is going to make Williams' night a nightmare. If we keep it clean, no fumbles, no picks, we're golden. Imagine McCarthy dropping dimes to Justin Jefferson while our pass rush buries Williams. That's the game plan, folks. What's your biggest worry for this matchup? Special teams could be the X-factor, though. If we muff a punt or, Odin forbid, will Richard Shanks a field goal wide left, I might lose it. The Bears could capitalize on those miscues, especially if their coverage teams outplay ours. But I trust our guys to stay sharp. Richard's been money in camp, and our return game's looking spicy. What's your take on our special teams, Vikings fans? Are we locking it down, or do we need to pray to the Norse gods? Let's switch gears. How are you spending your Sunday with no Vikings game until Monday? I'm glued to NFL Red Zone, soaking up every touchdown, every hit, and every crazy moment across the league. It's like football ADHD, and I'm here for it. Maybe I'll sneak in some errands, but you know I'm keeping SiriusXM NFL radio blasting for updates. What's your Sunday ritual, Vikings Nation? Are you rocking a 4-screen setup or just chilling with the family? Share your game day vibe. Now, let's get to J.J. McCarthy's debut stat line. I'm calling it 24-26, 230 yards, 2 TDs, and maybe 1 pick. He's got the poise to handle the pressure, and with Justin Jefferson torching the Bears secondary, expect some fireworks. Kevin O'Connell's gonna dial up plays to get J.J. comfy early, and that beefy O-line will keep him upright. What's your stat prediction for our rookie QB? Drop it below and let's see who nails it. Food for Monday night? Oh, we're going big for Week 1. I'm torn between wings slathered in buffalo sauce or a classic take-and-bake pizza to fuel the Skol chants. Since we're facing Chicago, maybe I'll grab a Chicago dog. Hold the ketchup, of course. What's your game day grub, Vikings fans? Are you matching the opponent with some deep dish vibes? Or keeping it Minnesota with hot dish? Let me know what's on your plate. Let's talk X's and O's. Our defense, led by Brian Flores, is a puzzle Caleb Williams ain't ready to solve. That pass rush, Greenid, Van Ginkel, Dallas Turner, is gonna live in the Bears' backfield. If we shut down Williams' legs and force him to throw under pressure, it's game over. Offensively, we've got weapons galore, Jefferson, Hawkinson, maybe even a sneaky Aaron Jones run. What's the key to dominating this game, Vikings Nation? If the Bears want a shot, they'll need to exploit any early sloppiness. Maybe McCarthy and the O-line aren't in sync without Jordan Addison. Maybe nerves get the better of our rookie. But I'm not sweating it. KOC's got this kid ready. If we see fans crying, "Start Wentz," after one bad half, just chill. JJ's the future. What's your advice for McCarthy's first NFL snap? Drop some wisdom for our QB. Let's zoom out. Vikings across the pond. We've got 2 road games in Europe this year, and we've historically crushed it overseas. McCarthy doesn't need to be a hero. Just protect the ball and let our playmakers shine. With a monster defense and KOC's play calling, I'm seeing 12-5 in our future. What's your season record prediction, Vikings fans? Are we dancing to the playoffs again? Back to Monday, my score prediction? Vikings 27, Bears 13. We jump out to a 14-3 halftime lead, and Flores' defense slams the door. McCarthy connects with Jefferson for a deep TD, and Will Reichard nails a clutch kick. It's not a blowout, but it's a statement win to kick off 2025. What's your score prediction? Hit me with it in the comments. One last thought. This is our year, Vikings Nation. JJ McCarthy's debut is just the start. With KOC's genius, a revamped roster, and the best fans in the NFL, we're ready to pillage the NFC North. Are you hyped for this season? Who's your breakout star for 2025? Let's get that comment section roaring. Skol Vikings. If you're as pumped as I am, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for all the latest Vikings news. Share this with your fellow Purple Warriors, and let's raid Soldier Field together. Skol.